Friday hour, and this really has been an all-star lineup, to be sure. We do want to definitely for a minute talk about the Ultimate Eye Support, another huge customer pick. This is an average 4.6 out of perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com, a 30, 60, 180, or 360 choice. As we said, everything is anniversary priced and being offered with free shipping and handling. And if this is another example of a see the difference product, literally. You will notice a difference when you take this product. It's just incredible. It really is incredible for those of us who take it and have really seen a difference. People, when you read the reviews, talk about their eye doctors are noticing a difference when you start using this product. So you have nice savings, $40 off the largest one if you're gonna restock. We always encourage you, when possible, order the largest size because, first of all, you wanna take this every day. Second of all, you will always get the biggest savings there. So if you can do it, we put them all, the larger ones are on FlexPay, the free shipping. If you can do it, it's always going to be the biggest savings.
It's designed to be a 2-capsule-a-day product, but even as a 1-capsule-a-day product, it delivers higher levels than when I introduced this product over 20 years ago. So you could take 1 capsule a day, you could take 1 capsule, even if you took 1 capsule or 2 capsules a week, you'll be more than doubling the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, the key ingredients in this product, in a typical American diet. So even if you use this product minimally, it's still multiplying the levels of these key ingredients. And we just talked before about omega-3s. The basic fatty structure of the eye is omega-3. It's DHA. The highest concentration of DHA in the human body is in the retina of the eye. The second highest concentration is in the brain. And actually 2/3 of the dry weight of the brain is DHA, the omega-3 we were just talking about. And the other ingredient that's defining of the structure and function of our eye, DHA, highest concentration, is found in the retina of the eye. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the optical pigments that are necessary for vision. They're optical pigments that are also necessary to protect the eye from UV radiation, blue light, other high energy radiation. So this is a product that doesn't work on your eye. This is a product that is the very structure of your eye, and the same goes for omega-3s. So with our omega-3s, we always thought great for heart health. Then, as I said before, the structure of the brain, great for brain health. Most of us don't realize it's also incredibly important for eye health. Although, if I read the reviews on omega-3s and I read the reviews on our Ultimate Eye, more and more doctors, especially Ultimate Eye, I bet a good quarter or third of the reviews say that their doctor loved the product, the doctor recommended they take the product, that you're now seeing a recognition for the role these ingredients play. Again, these are not things that are like drugs that work on our body. These are ingredients that are necessary for our body to engage in the function that we call vision, seeing, sight. Without lutein and zeaxanthin, the optical pigments, our eye cannot function.
There we go. I wish we had more time to chat about this one. If you're new to this, we always assume that a lot of you, in fact, most people who are ordering are reordering this product. However, we know we get lots of new people every time Andrew's here. So in case you are just stopping in, we're so glad you found us because this is the Andrew Lessman anniversary. 22 years we've been celebrating the world's finest vitamins. Everything is made in Henderson, Nevada, right here in America. Everything is made with solar energy. Everything is made to the absolute highest standards. Natural ingredients, safe, effective. Wait until you introduce yourself to this product line of vitamins and minerals. There's no other product line like this in the world, which I think is why people really do fall in love with Andrew Lessman products. So if you're new and you'd like to try this product, go for it. Normally when you shop at HSN, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, but with holiday shopping season upon us at HSN, we kind of start thinking about holiday shopping in October. So we extend our return policy till the end of January. So it's really a nice time for you to try things, for you to put things away for gift giving, because there's plenty of time to make sure that you've made all the right choices.
And it's perfect because everything, all of my products, while I'm here for our anniversary visit, everything is on its best pricing other than today's special pricing. Yep. So it's an opportunity to try everything. And as Colleen said, you get to, it's not a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is ample time to see these products work. It's basically almost 120-day or 100+ day guarantee. So it's an opportunity to really enjoy the benefits of a product. And speaking about the benefits, when I first introduced this product, again, over 20 years ago, I talked about the long-term benefits of delivering the protective compounds in the formula. Now, as I was saying before with lutein and zeaxanthin, and zeaxanthin are actually optical pigments. They're yellow pigments. In fact, the macular region of our retina that we hear so much about, that's the part of our retina that really takes a beating over the course of our lifetime, because that's where our lens focuses the light on the macular region of our retina. That's the central part of our field of vision. The macula technically is called the macula lutea, which means in Latin, yellow spot.